Hello everyone, this is Dan here.
I'm Ben.
And look at this.
Hi.
Today has been officially 10 years since West Shore Services uninstalled the famous EOWS 612. And what does he happen to have?
I think I have Shelden Park EOWS 612.
You think?
I don't know.
He does.
It's a 612.
It is. But anyways, 10 years ago from this day, I actually don't remember what time they were going to come, but I guess when I came here, I saw that some of their vehicles were parked here, so I came in here probably around in the afternoon, I guess. But anyways, I took the last photos of the siren, and then I was able to capture them taking the siren pole out of the ground. And you know what? I remember when they were, just before they were about to commence, I think they may have rotated the head just slightly or something, but I'm not sure how they did that, but it kind of surprised them a little bit. They may have accidentally pressed a button or something. Maybe they were trying to disconnect the controllers or something. But after they took the siren head off the pole, I was able to rub my hand on it because I wanted to feel it. But I kind of made the mistake of doing that because my hands got all itchy. So I had to, as soon as I got home, I was washing my hands like crazy because it was itching. It was hurting so bad. But after that, before that, anyways, when I was actually after that, the West Shore Service crew took the siren to Shelden Park for almost about 9 years. It's laid there, not necessarily knowing which type it was or exactly knowing for sure until it was confirmed, thanks to this cool guy here. And right behind me, right next to that reserved parking sign, it's a little bit further, there's a hole that I'll show you, or the part where the siren head was once installed. And during the times I've been here to Shelden Park while the siren was in service, I just could not stop staring at the darn thing. I would sit on one of these benches on the baseball diamonds and just stare at it and just daydream. I just couldn't get up. I just couldn't help it. But anyways,
You really like sirens.
I do. But anyways, when West Shore Service was here, as I was filming them, I was trying to think of all the times when I was once staring at the siren in service, and can't really remember too much about what my emotions were. It wasn't really sadness, but it wasn't exactly happiness. I was just I'm just glad I was here when I was filming, because I wanted to witness the siren that I was once in love with, should I say.
Bittersweet?
What?
Bittersweet?
Yeah, I could say that. But I'm hoping sometime in the future that when J.C. Park's Thunderbolt 1000 is ready to be uninstalled, who knows when.
That's a dragonfly, by the way, flying across the screen right there.
Yeah, if you happen to see that.
All the viewers, I saw something fly across the screen. It's a pretty big dragonfly. It's on the viewfinder right now.
Yeah, but when J.C. Park gets
There it goes again.
don't be shy. But once J.C. Park is in the process of installing their Thunderbolts, I'm just hoping I can be there to film the crew on installing them, because that's my first Thunderbolt siren I've heard in person. But before I close this, I want to show you something.
Watch out for the dragonfly.
Watch out, he's gonna bite. Alright, so right over here is basically, I kind of did a little crater right here, but this is probably where the pole was sitting. There's a little crater mark here, but I kind of digged a little bit with my foot just to kind of show that that was it. That's where the pole was. And when I filmed the siren, I was somewhere over there, right on the outfield of base 2. But what do we have here, Ben? What are we gonna do?
Well, obviously the 612 weighs way too much to bring out here. Instead of bringing it here, we're going to it. So
now we're here
with the Shelden Park 612.
and my friend here who I'm this big thing.
Yes.
And I knocked something down. It's a washer, don't worry, the siren's okay.
Yeah, so this siren was the first siren video I ever watched on YouTube when I was trying to get into sirens. And I was, first of all, surprised at the size and sound of it. And I thought it was pretty cool, and I thought, hey, this thing's not too far from my house. Maybe I could go and see it. And then immediately in the recommended list is the uninstallment video, which was a huge disappointment, but it only gets better from there. In 2014, I acquired a Thunderbolt, which is over there and completely dismantled. And after I got that one out, it was my first time at White Shore Services. I went around the yard, and I saw the 612 face down, and I remember seeing it in his video of walking around West Shore, and it was face down. It had the top and back panel off, and it was overall in bad shape. And I saw the exact one, and I realized, hey, this is the first siren I ever saw. This is awesome. And I couldn't bear to see it like that. And I thought, one of these days I'm gonna see it. And in 2017, that day came. It was supposed to be April 29th that I went to West Shore and take it home. But the 29th was the day of the World's Robotics Competition, and my team qualified for Worlds, so I couldn't be here for it. So we had to reschedule, and West Shore, they were doing a project up in Alaska, so they were going to be gone through the entire spring. And the day that I finally got it was July 17th. So that's the day that I brought it home and cleaned it up. The first thing I did was take it apart because it was horrible, like filthy, rat's nest, wasp nest, and leaves. It was overall bad, so I completely took it apart, cleaned every piece individually, and put it back together. I even labeled every spot so that it wouldn't alter its look. So every horn is in the exact same place as it was when I got it. So that's it. And in October, it finally, the restoration was good enough for it to actually go off. All the internals are restored. It's still pretty good today, and it can still run. And I even promised a demonstration, so there we go. It can be way louder than this, but we have the volume down for complaint purposes.
Courtesy reasons.
Courtesy reasons.
This is not a rural land anyway, so
No,
don't think we're pussies here.
The nearest neighbor is 20 feet that way.
Yeah, so anyways, just so you know, that alternate wail you were hearing came from one of EL 1998 P71's videos, so
I could never get his name right on YouTube.
Well, his name is Eric, but he made a video of his Cyratone cabinet running alternate wail in his shop.
It's still on YouTube, you can look it up.
So, but that was what you were hearing through here, not the Shelden Park one. One of these days I'll probably give Ben an audio of a better sounding alternate wail that's dual toned, and it has an epic wind down. And it'll sound even better than my own recording of the video of this siren when it was in action. So I'll have to work on that when I get the chance. But other than that, I want to say I'm just proud of you for obtaining such a piece of equipment that me, and believe it or not, my father loves this siren.
Your dad loves the siren.
Oh yeah, he loves the fact that it made this cool alternate whale sound.
Actually, I didn't know that.
Oh no, he loved it. We used to go to Shelden Park a lot of times during the times when it was in service just to listen to this go off, and I was in love with it.
Unfortunately, it's the exact opposite with my parents.
Yeah.
They're scared to death of it.
But it's not, just, at least despite the fact we're kind of limited as to how we can sound it and such, the main thing is we at least own it, and we're just so glad that we don't have to see it getting shredded and such, like some of you siren enthusiasts may be upset about the fact that there was a siren that you once loved that's all gone and such, but, did I miss anything?
It's been 10 years since this thing has been removed, and it's been about a year and a week since it's been back. So it's been here for over a year. Back in Livonia, it's still home.
Yep, right where it was. And yesterday, as I explained, it was the 10 years since I got my siren, which was the Emerson Wheelin'. So as we were making this video and the one I made yesterday, two of the sirens of which I've heard from my house as I grew up during my childhood years, and as to what I described in a previous video I made last year of how I became interested in sirens, were those two sirens that I grew up with, this one and mine at home. And I'm just so thankful that even as of 2018, we can still be with them. Other than that, stay tuned for more videos I'm planning to making. I'll be planning to make a special video within next week of him getting a Thunderbolt siren. So, have a great day.